Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Aaron Hicks cracked 2 home runs in the game as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 4-3.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Game number 3 of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Fouled off.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting 4.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. This is line to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Torres. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Gardner leads off first with one away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mullins. And that's the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 1-for-12 career line. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins moves over. And the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Chris Davis now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. Into the box, Jesus Sucre. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is in the air to left field. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 2 for 6. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Second baseman.
Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He drew a walk his first time up, and that's through, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voit. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he pops it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Aaron Judge. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Mancini is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. The relay throw. On to first, and they get the double play. One hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 24.
Ready for another chance? DJ Stewart. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brett Gardner now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Standing in, Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
The center fielder, number 27.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Mancini is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. Torres isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Andujar rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Scooped up, BR at the bag, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up. One there to Boyd in time for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alcides Escobar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins. It was a walk in his last trip. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing. And a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Gardner is going to have room out there as he 1 left for the Orioles. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Mullins is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. He can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make a play for the first out. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There is Escobar over to Villar. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Boyd is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. At the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. Last time through was a base hit. And it's fouled away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. The score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Gregory Infante gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Gregory Infante.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
That's for the Yankees.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit hard towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Luke Voigt. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Sanchez at second. Gregorius at first with no outs. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Seared down the first base line.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Mullins is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The left fielder, number 11, Gardner.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third.
Now batting, the second baseman,
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. We don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
David Hess takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2 New York. In now for the O's, Jesus Sucre. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 1.
The 1-1.
Shortstop.
His fastball taken high for a ball. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. So stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Stanton has it in his sights, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Sucre, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They still trail here. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Misses, ball 2. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mullins on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
For the Yankees, the shortstop,
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two and one.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Grounder down the line at third. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Number 24.
Here's the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. At the plate, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
And he gets the punch out as the Yankees break out the Blues at home and sweep their division rivals.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. New York put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Masahiro Tanaka earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runs.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Popped him up, and Duhar is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for Detroit. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Candelario is there, and he's got it for the first out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Lifted the other way to left center. Stewart is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, John Hicks, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Oh, and he misses it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Number 14.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Fouled off. Hicks stands at first with 1 out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Another 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 1-0. In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped up. Grenier is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Miguel Andujar. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Down in order go the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Next up for Detroit, Grayson Grenier, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Grenier over at second. Harrison on at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1, and the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Well, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, so frustrated as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row. But from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep.
And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. Cabrera rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Stepping in now, John Hicks. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner on the move. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 1.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Josh Harrison. 8 runs already in this inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. Judge is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job. Baby up.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning.
the left fielder.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in.
The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Number 22, second baseman, Jacoby.
So striding forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
For the Yankees, the pitcher, Gary.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now an 8-4 score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Okay.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Nick Castellanos now 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a soft liner. And it falls as he can't make the play. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
now batting.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
Next for the Tigers, John Hicks earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Luke Voigt. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Line drive to center field. Matuk is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kristen Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Andujar is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. The center
Ready
fielder.
for another shot now. Mikey Matuk. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The catcher, number 17.
So striding in, Grayson Greenier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jacoby.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jacoby Ellsbury, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Dylan Betances takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1-for-2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hit to third. To his left, Candelario. On to first, and there were 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2-for-2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Now batting, John Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 2-2 the count. Got him. He slurved that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Kristen Stewart. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kristen Stewart is the second out in the 7th inning. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Victor Alcantara will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 58.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
First baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Aaron Judge. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. line towards center field. Matuk is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Voit on second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. The 2-2. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-7 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning. Striding into the box, Grayson Greenier. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. These runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be. We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out.